I was learning about like, you know, as like I see people who are successful and they're doing their thing, but they look at the community to which they're coming from. And there's storefronts that are closing down, retail stores that are closing out. I used to work at Sears, and they were suffering, so they were taking out of my money. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, so like, yo, the suffering of the community is literally affecting like how I gotta make a living. So like, I'm connecting two and two together. I'm like, yo, how come like there is a storefronts that, you know, maybe like a mentor, like a father figure, or you know, a community mother. You know what I mean? Like owning a store, so that we can all like you know, look to them as like, yo, this is the example we need to be following. You know, instead of being like, yo, follow the books. You're getting like your history lesson from Texas. They don't believe in slavery. They don't think it even exists. So like, yo, why are we going to, you know, it's self learning, man. I try to tell the youth that all the time.
But at the same time, Kenzie, you can only do so much.
That's a fact.
I always use the analogy of if you swimming and there's 3 people drowning, you only got 2 hands, bro.
Yeah.
You can only help what's in your reach, bro.
Absolutely.
And people have to understand that, because you'll end up drowning with them because everybody's pulling you down.
Man, I learned that the hard way too.
And listen, it comes to the parents too, because with the self-learning, we've come to that realization after bumping our head. And if you got a little nephew or cousin around and their grades is bad, what the teacher's teaching them is one thing, but you got to do it at home too.
Right.
You got to teach them about Malcolm X. Like,
yeah.
I'll give you a perfect example. My girl's niece, we had a conversation, and I was like, her niece is now was like, do you know who Malcolm X is? She's like, no. And I was like, at first I think she was joking, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know who Malcolm X is?
Yeah, stop
She's like, I think I heard of him before. I was like, what does he look like? Does he wear glasses? Does he not wear glasses? She's like, scratching her head man long, and Martin Luther King's coming in her head because I had a Martin Luther King shirt on that day. So she's over here describing the dude on my shirt, and I'm rolling. I'm like, all right. You got the gist of it, but at some point I'm gonna sit down with you and teach you about Malcolm X. She's like, okay, I'll be waiting or whatever. And it was like, that resonated with me, because I was like, yo, did I get taught Malcolm X in school? I don't think so. I ended up finding out about that through just being with somebody and somebody passed me a book.
Right.
That's the thing with schools. They don't teach you about like revolutionary people.
Yeah.
They don't teach you about that. Like when they talk about slavery, they'll talk about the slavery era, then out of nowhere, they'll just start talking about segregation.
They
don't talk
what they
and it's segregation. Because
how they operate.
Exactly.
That's great for them.
Exactly.
You know,
they're guilty.
Like one thing they need to start teaching in schools is the Haitian Revolution.
Listen,
That's like one of the major things
facts,
that need to be taught.
But you know what? That was the biggest slap in the face currently right now for our diaspora. The Haitian Revolution, because y'all bullied them out of their situation. And a lot of people don't know that was a real spiritual battle too. Let's keep it real about the ancestors and what we come from, and what we were took from and placed on.
Exactly.
And they thought that was sweet. Listen,
Like,
they thought that was sweet. That's real. That's real shit.
Real shit.
And at the end of the day, it goes down to this. That was a slap in the face, because not only was it with the warfare, but you know, you had Toussaint, you had dudes that was real intelligent and spoke French, Creole, Portuguese. They were very intelligent brothers. So when they were signing off that treaty, they wasn't no suckers. They knew what they was doing. They knew how to read. And that was very offensive to the powers that be. That's just a fact. So they're never going to talk about that. And that's why you see now, why is it the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, and it's mad raw material in Haiti.
Man,
all that
it's like
gold.
one of the richest countries in the world, land-wise. You know what I mean?
And they got y'all.
Like $1 billion in gold.
Yeah.
They got oil off of the coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what else? They got
trees,
lumber,
lumber,
the rice. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I'm biased when I say this, but it's probably one of the best food in the world. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come on, yo, you feel me, right? Like, yo, the food is amazing. Y'all have some Haitian food, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yo, you know, one of this, please. You know what I mean? Creole.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't even get the swine no more.
I'm getting on that way.
Yeah. I don't want no worms, like, going through my system.
So man.
Yeah,
exactly.
It don't feel right.
It's a question about the book. That's what the book is about.
Right.
And that's an ever-evolving synopsis for me. Because when I read my next book, it's going to be my other spin on it. How am I thinking now in my late 20s versus my early 20s? To my 30s, because I'm 28 now. So I'm getting to that point now where it's like, I was always mature for my age, but you do it. If you guys are around that age or getting to that age, it get to a point being a black man in America, like Tupac says, they take the soul out of you by the time you're 30.
Yeah.
You don't want to lift weights no more and fight no more when you hit 30. You be like, yo, I'm I'm an old head now.
Yeah.
And we just
You know,
accept that.
and when they see the youth like rising up, like, nah, we're not standing up for that. We're not going for that anymore. They're like, yo, listen, young buck, like you need to chill, just go by the rules.
Yeah.
Yo, you see, this is what's happening right now. I'm gonna tell y'all some real that's happening. Like in Boston right now, there's a kid who's 19 years old and he wants to run for mayor. You know what I mean? So like, and him doing that though, he's still young. You know, he's angry.
Yeah.
We all had that anger at one point. You know, like if you go down your timeline, like yo, there'll be that one thing. Even like two brothers fighting each other, I get tight because like people are like, yo, laughing my ass off. He gave him the haymaker. He put him to sleep. I'm like, yo, but y'all all sleep right now.
Yeah.
You punch yourself in the face, bro.
For real.
You know what I mean? Cause like, yo, every time that happens, we're just perpetuating the same stereotypes. Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, seeing the youth coming up now though, like they need more like wisdom around them, and they're surrounded by the same like youth who are angry. So like when you're angry, you're not controlling your emotions. Like you act impulsively. So like, you know, there's an emotional mind, there's the logic and reason. They don't like sit down with themselves to wait until the logic and reason like consult the emotions. So they just go into like whatever environment, like, man, fuck that. Like, yo, if you don't look at me for who I am, I don't look at you for who you are. You know what I mean? So then it's just more ignorance, more like arrogance, and we're not going nowhere fast.
Because it's lacking the elders. Because there's nothing wrong with that energy, but at the same time it has to be guided energy.
Right.
It's a misguided energy.
Yeah.
You can twirl and play with it however you want.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like a ball. If I throw a ball with force and I have it directed at you, if you hit it out the way, it's not gonna hit you no more.
Right.
So they know how to deflect energy. And we as a people, we've lost touch with that. Where the youth now are preying on the elders. And they tell me, yo, shut up, man, you don't got nothing to tell me, I do what I want to do. And that's where the loss is coming in, because you need elders. There's no way around it. You have to have someone that's done it before you to teach you. Like they say, you can't be a king and run a kingdom if you didn't earn that crown.
That's real.
That's a fact. And everybody want to be the king and they don't want to work for it. And that's what's wrong with the youth right now. They don't want to work for it.
And they set like, you know, false characteristics of what a king is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they look at like whoever's like getting theirs in the community.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The drug dealer or the pimp. They look up to them because they're like, yo, they got the money, they got the girls, they got the this. You know, so that's the definition of a king, regardless of what product that they're utilizing in order to, like, you know, get to that level.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, all that got to switch up, man. Like, you know, this store right here, you know what I mean? I don't know about Austin like that, but what I can say is that a store like this with this vibe, even have this conversation in here. You know what I mean? It's like a raw, uncut. Like, that's exactly what the whole community needs, and it's in like a store. The storefront is in a very key location. So you know what I mean? Like having spots like that, you know, in various communities where they can, like, they'll come in here and feel understood. You know what I mean? Because if they vent like this to like a principal or a teacher, you know, for a lot of the schools, like, they don't really understand like where you coming from. So you know what I mean? They'll be like, yo, just calm down, like, you know, I don't want your energy that high. You know what I mean? You want some pills, like ADHD? You know what I mean? Like, you know, just so you could calm down real quick, so we could train you. But dog, like when they come here, or like any environment, it could be like a center, community center, Boys and Girls Club. You know what I mean? Like whoever's the staff, like their responsibility is to like act as that king, because they know that there's all eyes on them. You know what I mean? If you're not walking as that example, or you treat women a certain way, and these young bucks are watching you and how you deal with women, then they're going to follow that example because they see like the end result. They don't really focus on the consequence. Like when it comes to the music, when it comes to like everything that is out there right now, the way like the mainstream, they express like being black. You know what I mean? Like they express it in a way that is pain and suffering. It hurts to be black. So people don't want to be black. You know what I mean? But also, like they speak about actions. They speak about actions, and then they don't talk about consequence. You know what I mean? Everyone's a drug dealer. Everyone is a trapper.
It's a Terminator movie.
Yeah.
It's like you don't see Arnold Schwarzenegger never get shot. You see me? But he coming with machine guns. And he getting shot at, and nothing touch him yet. Like that's the way they
get the shot like close range, blow off half of his face, and it just be like.
What's that fat dude? Seagal?
How he don't
This
get
nigga
how he
Seagal,
don't
right?
get
With a
shot?
straight face.
How he don't get
With a straight face.
But you got peep though, right? We grew up watching that though, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So subconsciously, we went out on the street and felt that way.
That's
Yeah,
real.
that's real.
That's real.
Yo, let's keep it real. I didn't see this. I didn't see
There
this
was one
joint 30
movie,
times.
I forgot what it's called, bro.
I might know how to kick a motherfucker in the neck now. You might just think that in your mind. You feel me? And you go out there and you fight and you lose. And then, like I told my girl, I've been talking to my girl about this. We've lost the art of losing. Everybody want to be, you know, all soft and giving you peaches and cream. If I see you messing up and you a black man, I feel like you should have respect for me. I have respect for you. If I come to you and press on you about it, I ain't coming at you. I'm giving you knowledge of self, yo. And sometimes the truth hurts.
That's real.
And it's painful. It's growing pain. That's what it's called. So if I pull Kenzie to the side and like, yo, Kenzie, bro, you're going in a certain direction. I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but this is my recommendation.
Right.
So that you don't, because like I always say, right? If I don't got love for you, I'm gonna tell you something that's for my best interest.
Exactly.
But if I love you and I want to see you do better, I'm gonna tell you what's in for your interest.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But people get so offended and they quick to rah. They so busy getting mad they miss the message.
And they don't care for the intention as to
Yo,
why you
they
even
missed the
opening
message.
your mouth. Like, yo, the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if your intention is like to give me my guidance,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I'm like in my paradigm, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I do and I think that what I'm doing is okay.
Yeah.
But you come over and you're like, yo, listen, yo, you're doing some sucker shit.
Yeah.
Yo, you're moving like you're moving like a punk.
Yeah.
Like no one's gonna respect you like that. So
Yeah.
yo, step your game up.
Yeah.
Yo, having that big homie or somebody like just to be there and be that like inner voice.
Yeah.
That's, yo,
crucial.
it keeps you on that straight and narrow. That's the most important thing that we need for brothers out here, man, for men.
Yeah.
Yo, because yo, like, I don't know, a lot of us are coming up in like single mother, you know, households, and you know, like I don't believe in being, you know, mothers being a mother and a dad. You know what I mean? They cannot play both roles. They cannot. Yo, so like, yo, I came up in a single mother household. I got sisters in my crib. It was just me. You know what I mean? So I was looking outside of the house for me to have like that example. My dad was there, but he wasn't there, and he didn't have control over what I did. Because you know how the system works. You know, the child support, like the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Alimony. So yeah, like, you know, he was limited as to what he can do. But you know, coming up in that, then seeing like where like brothers went left and right who were older than me, I didn't understand the system. You know what I mean? That they like are going out into. That a socio-political position is the epitome of like, yo, you come out the womb running. You know what I mean? So like now, you know, you reach a certain age and that's why I was into sociology. That's why I love sociology. I love studying my environment. I love observing because as I maneuver through it, I have to know exactly how I gotta move. You know, in order for me to like get the best results in the end. You know what I mean? So like that's why it's so important, man. Like mothers, yo, like I love my moms, but she was like predominantly emotional minded. She acted on impulse a lot of the time. My pops, you know what I mean? Like he didn't have his father around either like that. He died when he was 7. So he wasn't able to like, you know, he wasn't given those gems like that. And he came up in Haiti and it was really, it's calm. It's calm. It's a free country. It was still free.
On the island.
You're on the island vibing. You know what I mean? So like, yo, you coming into a whole different thing.
And the racism's different.
And the racism is
Because,
different.
like I always say, like my people's is from Barbados.
Right.
My dad's from Africa. So when you go into a country and you just see all black people, you lose that defensive energy.
Right.
So you can walk around and feel a little, all right, the cop's black, bus driver's black, my teacher's black, my mama black, my daddy, everybody's black. So you don't have this like, this wedge.
Like you're screaming them.
Yeah,
They're
it's
screaming
not like they're saying something to you or they're being racist, but it's just an energy. It's an energy to it. So sometimes that can make you delusional about the rest of the world.
Right.
Because if you live in Africa for 10 years and you come to America and somebody spit on you, it's gonna blow your mind. Like, what? Why are people acting like this? And it's because, you know, when in Rome, you do as the Romans do. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes that's why it's always very important to read.